thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Welcome to Pumping Iron the Women. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming. Happy Saturday night. How many women's purses are about 5 pounds heavier in case you do sleep elsewhere this evening? You guys may think we're being spontaneous, but women have to pack for these events, boy. We need supplies because men wake up as good-looking as they went to bed. Women somehow deteriorate during the night. It's not fair, but it's very hard to sleep in your eye makeup and not wake up looking like Petey from the Little Rascals the next day. Wake up in a man's apartment, have to put on your clothes again from Saturday night. They never look as good the next day. Nice V-neck, black dress, black high heels, big gold belt, long earrings. Sunday morning now. You look like the whore of Babylon. Worst part is you have to put your stockings on again. Just real easy, because the knee's still in them. I'm trying to get my soft contact lenses off the guy's desk. They've turned into fossils here. Stumble into the bathroom praying God left a new toothbrush with your name on it. You see that one toothbrush, you think, oh no, sex is one thing, this would be sick. Now, how does that figure? You spend a whole night naked with somebody, with every part of your body, doing things the flying Wallendas wouldn't do with clothing on, and then you wake up in the morning and you won't use their toothbrush. What are you thinking? Well, the sun's up, I have morals again. Yeah, the guy always looks great. He's standing there in the kitchen, new jeans, new t-shirt, nice wet hair. Hello there, what would you like for breakfast? Just a little dentine will be fine. Men are so nice because they think you still look pretty, you know? I mean, you have your black dress on. They want to spend the day with you. Want to go to the beach? No. No, I look like a baby seal killer in this. People will think I'm in mourning for the whales if I go like this. I just want to go home, please. Want to go home the next day, get some sleep, right? I don't know about you. I don't get good sleep with somebody I don't know well. You have to be comfortable to fall asleep. I've heard people say, look, we'll have sex, but I'm not sleeping with you. I envy men. Men fall asleep. Well, good night. Oh, not me. I'm posing in case he wakes up. Hello. I'm shallow. I'll wait 6 hours for this. That's why I can't get married. I can't fake sleep for 30 years. I'll pass out. I just look at it this way. The man's been good to me. I don't want him to wake up first and see this. Hello. Wake up with all these aches and pains, because men are very sweet. They like to hold you the whole night. It's not comfortable. I think you should make love and go to your corners. This holding thing, it's like Marxism. It works in theory, not in practice. You got your back to the man, you're locked into these, you're not comfortable to begin with. Then he goes into those body jerks while he's falling asleep and beats the hell out of you. Excuse me. Turn around to face this man. Oh, he's asleep. You know, because that air's going in and out. Your only hope of sleep for the night is to get into that rhythm of breathing. Jump in there. Their lungs are twice as big as ours. They never take another breath. I start to have a heart attack waiting here. I'm doing Gleason. Will you breathe in again? Men breathe strong from a couple of inches away. You got this gust of air coming in your eye every 8 seconds. It blows your eyelashes way back right against your head. It's amazing. Turn your head, it's coming in your ear now. Do you feel like you fell asleep in front of the Fetters display at Sears? Don't you wish you had a nightgown made of streamers just blowing up? They call this getting lucky, huh? Well, it's no better having the guy stay at your place. Men are very strange, I'm sorry to say, but you know, they wake up and they want breakfast and they don't eat candy in the morning like we do. They want things like toast. I don't have these recipes. Hey, baby, where's that toast? Hold your horses, I'm looking for the page here. I can't make it, I don't have a crock pot. Forget it. Here's a bagel and some M&Ms. Start the day off right. No, your best bet is to stay at the man's apartment and then try and go home on Sunday. That's the hardest part, going home, because Sunday is always beautiful. It's not fair. It's 100 degrees. You're in your black dress. You're around the apartment building. All your neighbors are out there enjoying the day. They see you walking up the block. They cover their children's eyes. Mommy, who's there? It's the whore of Babylon. Come in the house. Look at her stockings. She has so many knees. Come in the house. Come on. A lot of sex therapists, we need help for before and after. Sex works itself out, but all the awkward stuff before and after. I don't know, you think we'd feel better if about 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday a helicopter flew low over the city and we heard, all right, back to your own little beds now. Oh, I'd like to stay, but it's the law. Yeah, so dating. Then I turned 30, and I really started to worry because I really think it's harder for women to age in America anyway. It's where I live. So it's harder for us to age. You know why? Because there's no leeway for our looks. There's no leeway for our looks. Men have it easier. A man gets a little gray, it's character, a couple of lines, it's distinguished. It doesn't work that way for us. You never see a man walking down the street with a woman who has a little pot belly and a bald spot right here. There's probably not a man in this room who would sleep with a woman who had one hair, wrapped it around her entire head. Oh yeah, men have leeway. I mean, sir, you would not be with a woman who looks like you, right? A bald woman with a beard? Come on, never, nothing could. And yet you're a very handsome man. It's perfectly acceptable. You walk out there with that little head, you look good. I couldn't do that. Yeah, you guys get away with everything. We're not allowed to do this when we come out of the ocean. I mean, if I was going to do that, I'd hide under a blanket. Men draw more attention to themselves. Wow, that water's great. No, please. Men think it's cool. They do it in your face and then talk to you about food. You bring fruit? No. Imagine a woman trying to pull this off. Oh, I'd like you to meet my wife. Hello? Excuse me. Here's another noise you never hear from women. We don't do that. I wouldn't even know when would be the appropriate time to have to make that noise, you know? How bad does it have to get? Popcorn, Angora? What's gonna make me go? And men, they don't even work up to it. They don't even try alternate measures. They don't go, sorry, there's no other way. They just go, hey, excuse me. Women do have one noise that only women do. Remember the girls in school who could sneeze like this? Oh, I tried it once. I blew my contacts out of my eardrum. I did. Oh, I saw rainbow. I saw the Beatles get back together on that scene. And they sounded good, too. Some girls were so dainty, they made no noise. Wow, bless you. Maybe they could find each other. Hello. Hi. Now, guys, remember this in the summertime. Don't do it at pools. The tide's not going back out. Maybe it's the beach's fault. People lose their senses at the beach because the sun beats down too hard. They say things that just don't gel, you know? Well, you've heard this a lot. Pick up a shell. You can hear the ocean. You could pick up a bicycle and hear the ocean. You're at the beach. It's just your other ear, you know. Put the shell down, you hear the ocean twice as loud. It's like finding a hubcap in the street. Whoa, I can hear a bus. Whoa, gee. men have more leeway. You know, you guys can have kids till you're 100. I'm 30. I gotta make some choices. I gotta get out there. I have 8 eggs left. And I'm afraid to get married, put all my eggs in one basket here. I am afraid to get married because when you're little, this is how you see it. You know, you're born, you grow up, you go to school, you get married, you die. I'm not getting married, I'm not dying. I've tried to get married several times, but I always test myself. You know, I say, now, marriage is like a major promise, right? Could you promise all these things? Could you love? Yeah, I could love this one. Could you honor? Yeah. But what if Springsteen calls? I'm not going? I'm trying, you know. I mean, look, I've never been married. I just say I'm divorced so people won't think there's something wrong with me. Only date divorced men because that's all there are. Hard to talk to a divorced man. They're always sensitive from the divorce, you know. They take things the wrong way. Hey, nice day, don't you think? I don't want to make a commitment. Want half my ice cream? Oh, I don't want half of anything anymore. God forbid you do anything the wife ever did. They just freak out. What are you doing? Breathing. Oh, another one. Turned 30, started thinking about having kids. Gee, that's amazing. You know, I started to look at men differently. In my 20s, I'd see a guy, I'd say, oh, he's cute. I wonder if he can dance. Then I turned 30, I'd see a guy make it across the street. I'd say, he could be a father. I thought I'm running out of time to have kids, but no, because, you know, they'll freeze an embryo for you now and defrost it when you're ready. Did you know that? No, it's true. They'll just defrost your egg. Freezing makes sense, but defrosting a human being when they can't even get a pizza to come out right. Is that our baby? No cheese, soggy crust? I don't want that baby. Oh, did the stork bring me? Bird's eye brought you. That's what happened. Was that diaper rash on that baby? No, that's freezer burn. We waited too long for this one. The only real joy I'm having in not having any children is that I know it's driving my parents crazy, and I really like that a lot. I feel like I'm getting even for all those years in high school they made me come home early so I couldn't have sex. My mother's now saying, have a baby. I said, oh, no, you trust me. So I hit 30, and I've always lived alone, and I started to live with somebody, you know. And it's a major adjustment for me to learn to live with another human being because I was raised by wolves. And I'm trying, you know. The thing is, I've been alone so long. I'm just so set in my ways. I see a plate in the wrong cabinet. I'm thinking of getting a gun here, you know. The thing I've learned about men is that I never even thought I'd care about is that men are so sloppy. I'm sorry. I mean, men are like sloppy squared. You know, they're just beyond sloppy. I mean, this man sees a sink covered with whiskers. He thinks nothing of it, you know. Like the sink got itself a fur in the middle of the night, maybe. We're dealing in mixed media now. I come down in the morning, there's a big glob of toothpaste covered with whiskers. I say, what are we, sculpting now? We're having a showing here today? I never thought I'd care about things like this, you know. I thought it was going to be different, but it's turning me into my mother. It's amazing. She just pops out. There she is. I thought we were going to be like in front of the fireplace, nude, screwing, doing drugs, eating chocolate. Instead, I'm saying things like, did you find that towel on the couch? When did this happen? When I wasn't looking, perhaps? Did I fall asleep next to a pod I didn't know about? Something tells me my mother is home in front of the fireplace, nude, eating chocolate, screwing. I mean, I lived alone. I was messy, but not that bad. I would find things in the refrigerator. You know, I had to figure out what they used to be. Like, once I was throwing out this lime, and I said, oh, I don't buy limes. And I realized that used to be a head of lettuce. Laundry's easier when you live alone. 15 minutes before a date, you wash out a pair of underwear, put them on, dry them with a hair blower. Just have to get my coat out of the oven. I'll be right there. Has anybody noticed this with me? Have you noticed if you leave laundry in the hamper long enough, it's ready to wear again? It's like magic. It's like, what could I have been thinking when I put this? do anything when you live alone. You could throw half a cake in the garbage so you won't eat any more cake when you wake up the next day. You could wake up, have breakfast right out of the garbage. Ooh, thank God I didn't take this out to the big can last night. Guess I'd be going out for breakfast today. But you can't do that when there's another human being in your home. But we're trying. He's 35, I'm 30. You know, we met late in our lives. We've both been around, boy. I said, how many dates have you had? He said, 300. I said, you've been with 300 women and you chose me? Why me? He said, you don't have a cat. He's the man of my dreams. He's the first guy I ever knew who had paid off his college loans, so... It's nice not to see a grown man disguising his voice every time he answers the phone. I thought, 35 years old, what could I do that would be new and exciting for this relationship? He's been around. I thought, not much, you know? I could cook an alligator in the fireplace and come to the door nude with high heels and a fan and a duck on my head. I just know he would walk in and go, déjà vu. And that's why I'm afraid of marriage, because, you know, you have to make love to the same person for 300 years. How do you keep it exciting? Hats? What? What do people do? I get bored after a couple of years. I read books. Books say you want to keep sex hot. You tell the person what you want. How do you tell them you want somebody else just for one night? Want to make me happy? Leave. The nice thing about having, you know, one person is that, well, you know, you kind of get very comfortable when you're making love. You know what to expect. When you're out there with other people, sometimes people have requests you're not hip to. You know? Be making love, nice and quiet, think this is going well. Suddenly the other person says, ooh, talk. Let me get my notes. They're in the car. Just a minute. Then as you get real brave, you get yourself in trouble. You're having such a good time, you decide to talk. The most embarrassing thing in the world happens. The person doesn't hear you and they stop and say, what? Now you have to look this person in the face with no passion at all and say, I said, ooh, baby, ah. It's also hard. I mean, I'm starting to gain a little weight here because you live with a man, you gain weight. You know why? You starved your whole life to get one. You got one. You're going to eat now. This is the way it works. You love me. You're sure you're staying. Okay, watch this. Single women never keep food in the house. A single woman cannot sleep if there is anything edible in the home. We make a last tour of the kitchen every night. Okay, nothing to eat in here. I'm gonna go lay down. I'll give it a shot. I don't know if I can sleep. I'll try. So I have to gain weight because this man has to have food in the house like a normal human being. He buys food, and men don't have to eat everything the first day. Did you know this? He walks in the door, 2 big brown bags. I said, what's that? He says, groceries. Groceries. I looked it up. What a concept. Bags of food in the privacy of your own home. He starts putting these groceries on the shelves. I thought those were beam supports to hold the house up. I said, is that gonna work? Is that safe? He said, you put food here. I said, I keep mine in the garbage. Nobody ever told me this. Unloads the food, heads out to the living room. I figure I'll play along. I follow him out. He's calm. I'm shaking. We sit down, you know. I casually say something like, so, you gonna eat your chocolate now? You know what he says to me? Maybe later. See, I'm not used to this maybe later. I live alone. Food has expiration dates. There is no maybe later. The pressure is enormous. I have never beat a quart of milk to the deadline, ever. Yeah. Maybe later. The yogurt dies in 5 minutes. Everybody get a spoon now. The whole country's divorced. Everybody lives by themselves, and they make bigger and bigger sizes of food. Does that make sense? Nobody thinks about us. Campbell's, the only company we even tried. Campbell's soup for one. Seen it in the stores? Little teeny tiny cans of soup for one. Loneliest little can on the shelf. So much headroom. 8 aisles away from the party mix this stuff is. They tried, but they really rub it in. You pick it up, it says directions. Heat it up. Don't heat it up. Who gives a shit? You're alone. They should take it all the way. Ingredients, nothing. We're not starting a whole squash for one person. Go to bed. I should stop talking about food. The men look bored, huh? I'm sorry. Well, you know, we're different. I mean, if a woman gets upset, she'll eat or go shopping. You know, a man will attack a country. It's a whole other way of thinking. I had lots of jobs before this. I was a waitress for a long time. I was not a good waitress. I always felt left out waitressing. I never liked when women would order through the man. You know, he ordered. She wouldn't talk to you. She wouldn't look at you. I used to put both plates down in front of the man.
Well, you did all the ordering. I mean, you know, that's all yours now. Go ahead.
The lady will have soup. The lady will have biscuits. Are those a lady's biscuits?
Yes. Up, lady. Up, up.
Makes it seem that there can only be one lady. The lady will have coffee. Okay, the slut'll go get it. Now God has gotten even with me because I travel on the road by myself. I have to eat in restaurants alone. It's so hard. Anybody travel for business? Go into a, yeah, isn't it hard? Go get a table by yourself. Hostesses yell across the room, just one? Can't say one, they have to say just one. Just one, just one tonight. Oh no, I've been a loser all my life. So condescending. Just one for dinner? No, there was one for lunch and one for breakfast too today. Why don't they ever say just two like you should be with more people? Two's not so many. Just two on a Saturday night? Popular couple. Follow me if you can. I was in London and I went to eat by myself. They make you feel 4 years old the way they do it in London. You know what they say? On your own.
Yeah, I'm a big girl.
On your own.
Oh, yeah, no mommy, no daddy. Come on.
Just one. There's even a worse one. Ready? Party of one. It's just like a small get-together. Could have a table. You have a table facing a mirror so I don't have to eat alone. Next time they say party of one, live up to it. Party of one? Yeah, you should have seen me New Year's. You sit down, you think it's over. It's not over. The busboy starts the whole thing all over again. One, yes, man takes everything off the table. Knives, forks, spoons, all hope. You came in alone. God damn it, you're eating this meal by yourself. There's no hope. I put the hope back in the kitchen. Get a buzzsaw. Cut the table in half. Don't waste a table on me. You have the chef bake up some tumbleweeds and blow them across every 5 minutes? If I ever got money, I would open a restaurant for single people, and I'd make them feel comfortable, too. Name it just one. You walk in, nice long row of sinks, no tables and chairs. Everybody eats standing over the sink. All the food comes in the package so you can read the back while you're eating. Well, I'm at a nice point in my life. I do have to say I feel great. You know, I get into bed every night and shut the light and pull up the covers, and every night, every single night before I fall asleep, I say to myself, there's no school tomorrow. I went to college for 2 years. I dropped out. My mother expressed her disappointment. A fortune pissed away. That was a reaction to everything. You bought that dress, you wore it once. A fortune pissed away. Ma, why don't you go to the bathroom in the bank, get some interest on that account? She had a lot of those. You've never given me a moment's pleasure. I'm a child. Next time, have a masseuse. I got even with my parents. When I got my own apartment, I tried for the first time when I was 5, and they said, you have to be a little older for this. I really only ever wanted my own apartment. You realize when you get your own place, like, you're the law? You close the door, your society, you make up the rules. It's just you in there. Should I eat now or other people eating now? I could have birthday cake all the time. I could eat the tops of things and throw away the plain part. My goals were high, weren't they? Well, I did get even with my parents. My parents came to stay with me for the weekend in my apartment. You know what I did? I made them sleep in separate bedrooms. My mother said, "What, are you crazy? I've been sleeping with this man for years." I said, "Look, I don't care what you do on the outside, but when you're in my house..." Because I said so, that's why. My mother cleaned up all the time. She loved to point it out. She'd say, "Look at this. You could eat off my floor." Could eat off my floor, too. There's thousands of things down there. I never understood what kind of claim to fame it was being able to eat off somebody's floor anyway. You know what? We had dinner at the Booslers. We ate off the floor. I know. We were there. We drank out of the toilet. What a hostess. You know, life is short. I don't care about the floor. I take vitamins. They drop. They roll under the refrigerator. I don't pick them up. I have 5 years of vitamins under my refrigerator. Probably come home one night, find a 6-foot roach in Adidas saying, "I feel good." I clean up in my own way. If company's coming, I'll wipe the lipstick off the milk container. Comb out the soap. You have to do these things, you know. Only you got that. No. I want to know why. Any questions so far? No, you're all saying. How many people, just curiosity, voted for Reagan here? No, I know nobody. Yeah, Shamaran carried 49 states. Oh, no, nobody. I think someone with epilepsy had to fit in the booth. Oh, gee, it's the president now. Nobody voted for... Isn't it fascinating? This was like a one-night stand with somebody you were ashamed of, you know? He has great language, though. I saw him on TV. He had a great phrase. He said he hoped Congress would appropriate funds for the ready peacekeeper missile. Doesn't that sound like axe murderer, babysitter? He wants to take sex education out of the schools. He says he believes sex education causes promiscuity. Like if you have an allergy, you'll use it. I disagree. I took algebra. I never do math. I think we need younger men in office. I really do. I really think when a man's first priority is no longer sex, he becomes dangerous. It's true because sex is life-affirming and hopeful and going towards the future. I just feel like Reagan's sitting up there going, "I'm not getting any. I'll blow up the whole goddamn planet." Once it passed the Human Life Amendment, you know what that one says? It says the unborn becomes a human being as soon as the woman lights up a cigarette. Gee, whatever happened to life begins at 40? That was an easy one. I think these right-to-lifers are just all talk, because they had a big convention here at the Hilton. You know what they all had for lunch? Omelets. Yeah, politics. A lot of people don't vote. I read that a lot of people don't know how to vote. It's kind of strange to think of all those women in that little booth waiting for a sales girl to show up. And all the men looking for a slot to stick that quarter in and start that little movie up. The reason a lot of people, I think, don't turn out to vote is because, I don't know, I think people's hearts might be a little black. Or you vote, you're helping somebody, you know. I think if we could vote against, that would be great, because everybody would come out, "Hey, your history, all right." Sex and violence is very confusing. They should be separate, you know. It doesn't make any sense to combine them because, you know, I don't think violence has that much to do with sex. We shouldn't curse with sexual words, you know. Give sex a bad name in a situation like that. And it doesn't make sense. You're driving, someone cuts you off on the road, almost kills you. You roll down your window, wish them the nicest possible thing in the world. What is that? We need new curses, things that would really mean something. Things like, "Oh, yeah? Well, audit you, buddy." Your wife's a bounce check. Why you step outside? Oh, I haven't been to the movies in a while. I don't know, I get a little bored these days. There's just, seems to be all these rites of passage films. They're just not that interesting to me. I just don't want to see Matt Dillon trying to get laid for the first time again, you know. You sit there, your boyfriend's looking at Pareto breasts, you're eating popcorn. Time for the love scene, woman stark naked, guys in a three-piece suit. Only time you ever see a penis in the movie is if a pervert sits down next to you. That's it. There's a new James Bond film out. They never change. You'll never see a film called Octocock. Never. Or Octoweenie if they're going to put it on network, I guess. Oh. They do use breasts to sell everything in America, even things that have nothing to do with breasts, you know? Like car ads. You open a magazine, there's a car, a woman with huge breasts next to the car. I think, does that come with the car? They're trying to tell guys that they get that with the car? Check the trunk, I think you'll be pleased. They do use breasts to sell things. It's so funny how we just break up the body into parts, you know? Like men can just fragment a woman. You hear guys say, oh man, Saturday night, I gotta get me a piece of ass. Why don't you have a whole girl? No, I'm full. I think that guy should be forced to take just a piece of ass out on a date some night, maybe to the movies. All right, you just sit right down. Can you see? Okay, just this once though. This piece of ass a la carte. You get the piece of ass dinner, you get a woman, you get a salad. Worst thing, well, boys used to call girls back in Brooklyn when I was growing up. About 10 years old, you'd hear dog. Oh, that was so painful, wasn't it? We had a boxer, I'd walk him. Guys would go by in cars and go, hey, which one's a dog? After about a year, my dog turned to me and said, look, I don't want to go out with you anymore. I have papers, I know who I am. We still don't talk to men the way they talk to us. I mean, a woman's walking down the street in summer like there's creatures that come up out of the grates, you know? Every block there's a guy shining his tattoos with Crisco, smoking a cigarette, always says the same thing. Oh, can I go with you? I always want to stop and say, what do you think? Like, seriously, what do you think the odds really are? I don't know, maybe 50-50. No. Construction workers do the same thing. A woman walks by, 18 guys still working on the building, turn around to howl. 5 years later, the building falls down, kills 80 people. Construction workers do say the same thing. Oh, man, you're looking so good, baby. Can I go with you? No. Yeah, we need a fourth for bridge. Keep the hat. Let's go. They ask 500 women a day. Nobody says yes. They're used to it. I don't think I know what to do if somebody said yes. You're looking sweet. Can I go with you? Uh-huh. Oh, I can't go now. I'm working. Thing construction workers do is they play on your guilt, you know? They make you feel so mean. Look at you. I'm just wishing you a nice day. I just want a little smile. Just a little sunshine from your smile. You can't smile. You think, gee, what am I, the Wicked Witch of the West? Such a nice man wants me to have a nice day. Doesn't even know me. Okay. I knew she was a hot bitch. Come on off the building, boys. There's no way to be just a little nice, you know? Although once in a while you do get a great line thrown at you. Last summer in New York, guy leaning out of his truck, looking at me coming up the block. I knew something was going to happen. I knew he was going to say something because he looked like he was trying to conjugate, you know, so. I slowed down my walk, give him some time. Looked at me and said, my compliments to your breasts. I thought it was great. I said, thank you, I'll tell them. Then he had to go too far. Yeah, well, I'd like to tell them in person. Yeah, well, they're sleeping now. Guys like to follow you down the street in cars and yell at you. It's so funny. It's always the same rap, right? Oh, sweetheart, where you going? Slow down. Wow, I think I'm in love. Listen. You want to go for a ride? You're really pretty. No? You ugly bitch. You have to make things up to make them go away. Where you going? VD clinic, you turn. You know why women don't yell out of their cars to pick up guys? You know why we don't? Because they would get in our cars. See, I have a theory. I think boys are allowed to grow up and little girls have to be tortured first for some reason. I believe that. You know, the things our mothers put us into. Do you mind me wear those white rubber bathing caps to the beach when you were a kid? Like a goddamn Q-tip in the ocean. Little 40-watt bulbs bobbing in the surf. Frank, look at the legs on those light bulbs. What do you think? Took them off, you had a ridge for the rest of your life. Did you have one of those caps on? Yeah, in the early 60s. Why? They were so ugly. And just when you thought they couldn't get any worse, someone showed up with a big rubber flower on the side. Because they thought that made it look better. They looked like non-skid bathtub decals. I had the most confusing cap of all. Mine had fake hair on it. Who was I fooling? The worst part of those caps was they were that ugly and your hair got wet anyway. Awful stuff our moms put us into. I just think they sell women sillier products than men, and the way they sell them to us is ridiculous. Like, have you noticed the mannequins in the stores how all have the natural look now? You know, this braless look, they put a sweater on them, little points. Have you seen that? Why would I buy a sweater that can't even keep a mannequin warm? I really think they think women have more money these days because they're starting to invent products that we never needed before. Anybody bought Any Days yet? Things to wear for when you're not having it? Oh, how'd we live without this product? They advertise them on TV, new Any Days. Why be uncomfortable just 5 days out of the month? Oh, I want to be a woman of the 80s. Should I buy them? Should I wait for Any Day Super for when I'm really not having it? Men must be confused by the products because I'm a woman and I'm confused by the products. You walk in the market, big signs, feminine protection. What are there, pink guns in these boxes? I can't buy panty shields. I feel like a Viking standing there. Pull them up by the horns. Don't sit on that couch now. Panty shields. They should have a picture of the Enterprise on the box. Then if you're in a bad neighborhood, you just say, Spock, up with the shields. Let's take a walk. Panty shields. What are shields? They're a barrier. What do these things do? Protect you from your own underwear? Oh, don't worry about me. I got those shields on in case those jeans try and pull anything funny tonight. You know what they have now? Breathable panty shields. You want something breathing down your jeans that doesn't pay rent? Breathable panty shields. These are great if you don't know CPR. You carry new ones in your purse. The man needs oxygen. Hey, put one of these on his face. Thank you saved my life. What was that? Oh! Breathable panty shields. What a concept. Nice to know you can blow on your soup and still carry on a conversation with somebody. Yeah. They give these things ridiculous names, you know. They have a shampoo called, gee, your hair smells terrific. That's the name. I hope that company doesn't make any feminine hygiene products this year. If they do, let's hope they put them someplace on the shelf you can just point to. Come on, it's from my mother. Just keep going. My boyfriend comes upstairs the other night. He said, oh, I have this jingle stuck in my head. I can't stop humming it. I said, what's it for? He says, Diet Kotex. I said, I don't think so. See the commercial a couple of days later, Kotex Light. I don't know what it is. I just know it's half the calories. Kotex Light. They should put him in the guy in the Miller Lite beer commercial. Give me a light. Jesus Christ. What is that, a beer coaster? They think we're dumb, so they put too many directions on the products. Like in the home pregnancy test, it says, for use in the privacy of your own home. Oh, good. I was going to drive to a crowded shopping center. Is this parking space taken? I have to do some testing here this afternoon. People People who package these things have no feelings. I bought the home pregnancy test. Inside was a free coupon, 20 cents off on soup for one. Men are so much better shoppers than we are. A man never leaves a drugstore with a bag bigger than this. Never. Got my razor, going home. Man uses shaving cream. He doesn't buy a new one because he thinks he's going to be more handsome if he uses it. You know, we will buy anything. What was the big rage last year? New birth control. We waited years for something new. What'd they give us? A sponge. Anything in America to make sex seem more like doing the dishes, huh? A sponge, and it's so romantic. Hey, baby, after we make it, can you get the windshield? Guess we can look forward to a squeegee for long weekends now. Sponge, they're not even selling, they're so expensive. They'll probably have Rosie doing the commercial soon.
Rosie, oh, you big jerk, you spilled your seed all over the counter there. I got the quicker picker up in just a minute.
I don't know if they're better than diaphragms. Who invented diaphragms? Some scientist got stoned, said, shrink a Frisbee, give it to him. You know, if you wear that to the beach and it gets breezy, you know you could sail back to your own blanket? German shepherds are leaping at you. No, please. Diaphragms are awful because they're not spontaneous. Let's make love. I have to go wrestle half a grapefruit on my own back there. In there in a figure eight, the man has no idea what's going on. He's waiting for you. Hurry up, I love you, hurry. Okay, drop dead out there. I come out, I don't want to make love. I want a certificate of achievement. I just put it in my pocket. I figure it's on me. It'll do something. I know it's hard for men, too. You know, I think a vasectomy sounds pretty scary. My uncle got a vasectomy, put it on master charge, forgot to pay. Finance company came over and knocked up my aunt. I had such a fight with my boyfriend the other day. He was reading Playboy. I said, what are you reading that for? He said, oh, it seems okay. I said, it's so silly. He said, well, the poses look natural. So I looked at it. They look natural. I know I always take off my pants before I lean back into the car to see if I left any tapes on the front seat. I mean, you know, what came before the picture? I'm naked, the tapes. Hey, look, grab a towel, Springsteen will wait, you know. It's amazing to me. They're always naked in a fur coat. Don't you think there are some fashion steps missed here? Jim, naked and I'm cold. I guess I'll put on a fur coat. To try a sweatsuit. What's that? I was reading something about the Penthouse Pet of the Year the other day. That's a dubious title, isn't it? Pet of the Year? What do you have to do to be that? Go on the paper? Pet of the Year, what'd you win?
Well, let me say, I got a car and $10,000 and a Hearts reflective collar and a little red dish.
Playboy thinks we're dumb. Playboy never wants you to think the pictures are posed, right? We just happened to catch Kathy typing nude on top of a Volvo in a field this morning. I don't know anybody who takes a shower in a baseball cap and knee socks. Playboy gives men the wrong idea about what women do when we're home alone. Makes you think we all sit on the couch, very introspective, like this. It's like she never saw it before. Where the hell did this thing come from? Oh my God, there's toe, I'm breaking out here. Did I eat chocolate today? The captions are great. Underneath that, it always says, Kathy likes to read to orphans. And is studying to be a dental hygienist. What kind of job can she get later on?
Hi, I can type with one hand. I love politics. I think I'll vote this way.
I mean, Playboy thinks you guys are so dumb. If we don't hold it out, you won't find it. Now they have Playgirl where they have the naked men. I don't like it. The men don't look comfortable, you know? I mean, they just don't cop to the fact that they're naked. They're stark naked. Their face thinks they're at a business meeting. Really, they're water skiing like this. Hey, buddy, you're naked. You're crazy. Jesus Christ. I mean, the body's beautiful. It should be naked, but they should pose him with a little more dignity. Give him a chance here, you know? You go to a museum, the statues are naked. They look good. It's Michelangelo's David. He's nude. He looks wonderful. He's not sitting on a hunk of marble like this. Hey, Venus! Well, Hustler's the worst. Hustler is a disgusting... They should rename that magazine Beyond Romance. It's just more than you wanted to know, isn't it? I mean, if you're not going to be a doctor, why read that magazine? Oh, Hustler. I don't even know where they get the women for that magazine. How could anybody do that while their parents are still alive? Hey, you got any pictures of your kid? Yeah, a fortune pissed away on this one here. I only buy Hustler because I like to hide the post in something on the way home. So I've been waiting for a cable special for a while. And, you know, all my friends that I started out with, all the guys had their cable specials. And so I went to someone in TV. I said, how come I can't get a show? And they said, well, you know, you do that Playboy piece of material and you touch your breasts, and we don't think that's appropriate for television. So then I saw Eddie Murphy's cable special and Robin Williams' cable special and Richard Pryor's cable special. And I said, no wonder they won't give me a show. I've been holding the wrong thing. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Thank you.
I dedicate Party of One to my friend Andy Kaufman, who was a celebration of one. Andy taught me the real secret of comedy. You just have to keep going.
When you go through a tunnel, you're going on a railroad train, you go through a tunnel, the tunnel is dark, but you're still going forward. You just remember that. You have to, but if you're not going to get up on stage for one night because you're discouraged or something, then the train's going to stop. You're still in the tunnel, but the train's going to stop. You just keep going, and every time you get up on stage, if it's a long tunnel, it's going to take a lot of times of going on stage before you come out of the tunnel and things get bright again. You keep going on stage, go forward. Every night you go on stage.